Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Here we have a unit of Black Templars Sternguard Veterans, and today we are going to finish this squad. In the channel you can find already painting videos of these three. This one because he has a really cool special weapon, this one because he was my favorite from the squad, and of course this one because he's a sergeant. So today we are going to finish the unit by painting these two models, and like that this Sternguard Veteran Squad will be complete. At the moment I'm really focused into finishing all my Sternguard models, so that's why in Patreon at the moment we're having fun turning the Sternguard Veterans from the Leviathan box into a nice looking intercessor squad for the Black Templars that will also suit very well as Crusaders, so in case that you would like to check, I'm going to leave the link in the description. Anyway, enough of the introduction, let's start painting, and I'm going to start with this miniature. Basically what I would like to do is that I'm going to explain everything that I do into this specific miniature because I like the pose a little bit more, and after that I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. As you can see already, to make the base a little bit more interesting, I glued some battlefield rocks from the army painter. And of course the first step is going to be to prime the miniature with Chaos Black from Citadel. And now I can start decorating the base with technical paint. The ropes are going to be white, and of course it's difficult to paint white over black. That's why we're going to use right now Dawnstone, that it's a lighter grey, and with it we will manage to get a nicer transition from the black to the white. And it's always nice to start painting the things that are most hidden in the miniature, so the rope is going to be a perfect start. Now we just need to cover all those grey areas with white, and for that I would like to use Wraithbone. Aside from that, I'm going to dry brush Wraithbone in the base as well. Good, we are in our way, so the next step is going to be to start painting some of the metallic elements, because especially I would like to paint the symbol in the chest because it is quite hidden, so I would like to paint it as soon as possible. In case that I make a mess or something, I will be able to correct it. So I'm going to use Lead Belcher to paint the symbol in the chest, the metallic elements of the weapon, and some of the metallic elements around the miniature, like for example this thing right here, the inside parts of the power armor, and also some details in the back. To continue with the base colors, now we can proceed with Corn Red that we are going to apply in the weapon, the shoulder pads, the eyes, and basically every red detail of this miniature. And then Morphan Brown for all the leather, like for example the holder of the pistol or the belt. finish with the base colors, we have some small details around. So for these details that we can see here, I'm going to use Balthasar gold because it's the kind of gold that I like. And then I would like to use Rundlord brass for the bullets in the magazine and also this bullet here. Let's start with the shades, and I'm going to do exactly the same that I did with the other Sternguards. So I'm going to use Agrax Earth Shade for the brown, the gold, and also the purity seals. Then I would like to use Null Oil basically for the rest, for the metallic elements and the red of the weapon as well. All the shades are applied, this miniature looks much better, and now we can start with the edge highlighting. And for that I would like to start with the red, because I would like to do the eyes as soon as possible, so I will start with the red, and for that I'm going to use Evil Sun's Scarlet. With the red finish, now we can proceed with the highlights of the black power armor, and for that I always like to use two different colors. First, I like to use a Dark Reaper in every single edge of the black power armor, and after that I like to use Fenrisian Grey, a lighter tone that I like to use in the areas that are going to be the most exposed to the light. For the final highlights, I'm going to use first Retributor Armor for the golden details, and then I'm going to use Stormhost Silver for the areas that I applied Lead Belcher to. This Sternguard Veteran is finished, so now let's do exactly the same with this one. And with that, I can proudly say that this box is finished. Here we have a closer look of the full squad again, and even if it's not super usual to see people painting Black Templars with ranged weapons, I have to say that I love how the Sternguard Veterans look as Black Templars, because I think that they really suit the vibe of the army. Here we have a closer look of the last ones that I painted in this video, and I like the pose of this one a lot because of course they cannot all of them have like this nice action pose, so it's nice to see this one in more like in a relaxed way, a little bit similar to this one here in the back, my favorite. And with this one it's the same that I always say, it's like, how are you aiming? Because it's like weird. They put them scopes, but then they don't look through the scopes. But still, I'm very happy with how they look, and I really like this unit. It makes me happy how they ended up looking, and also makes me happy to finally see the whole squad together and being able to say, okay, I finished the Sternguard Veteran box. I painted all the miniatures in that box, and I'm in love. I mean, I really like how this unit looks. They look very elite. I'm very happy with my choice for the shoulder pads because, as I said, they look very veterans, of course, as they should look like. And yes, I really like how this squad looks. I really like this specific box because I have like a lot of extra kits. I have like a lot of extra things for this, not for these miniatures, but if I want to have more Space Marines in the future, I will have like extra bits there to make them look a little bit cooler. So that's always welcome. Now I just need to finish the Sternguard Veterans from the Leviathan box, but as I said previously, I'm doing that on Patreon, so of course if you like what I do and you would like to support my work, you can check the link to my Patreon in the description. And with all of that being said, I think that it's the perfect moment to ask you, what do you think about these Sternguard Veterans? Do you like them? Do you think that they look nice as Black Templars? Maybe you think that it will be much better to have them with the combi weapons, I don't know, let me know in the comments, of course. And of course, as usual, if you are still here, please consider giving me a like and subscribing. Now I will start taking pictures of them and check if there's some mistakes that I should correct. But for now, I'm super happy with how they look. I think that they are ready to be on some battlefield, defending the honor of the Emperor. And yes, they look very nice. I'm super happy with them. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time.